Welcome to Model 1. In this model, we'll learn how to identify your purpose as a ministry online. What is it about identifying your purpose? There are three positions that you must take. You must understand the meaning of the impact and the length to which what you're doing will go, so that in essence you begin to understand why you are doing what you're doing and to what level it's going to get impacted or have effect on those whom you've been sent to. So without making meaning of the impact of our actions and why they matter in a larger sense, over time we are not fulfilling our human potential or our human purpose. The essence of this model is to open you up to see the reason why you have to do what you're doing. Who are you? That's the first question. Who are you? You must position yourself to be noticed for the mission that God has called you to carry. To answer that question, you must be able to answer these two questions. Who does God say you are? And who do men say that you are? The answer of who does God say you are is in the vision that God gave you for the ministry. But the answer for who do men say you are is the perception that you have been able to create in the minds of those you're sent to. So branding, which is who you are, is actually bifaceted. That is, in two ways. The first way is what God told you, the vision that you received. And the second way, which is your work to do, is the perception that you have given those who you're sent to. So the people who you're going to connect with you online must be able to say, this is who you are. And what they say must be in tandem with what the Father has called you. The reason Jesus asked his disciples, who do men say you are, is because he must establish the fact that people must know exactly who he was in order to get their message. If people do not know who you are, do not understand the vision of God that you carry, do not understand why you exist in the online world, they would never buy into whatever you tell them. And even if you get people to follow you, you might never really be able to convert them into the level of discipleship. How do you influence the perception of your target audience so that you can attract them to your ministry and, in essence, to God? Number one, you must be clear about the sect of people you are sent to. You are not sent to everybody. There are over 3 billion people, 3 billion active social media users. You are not sent to all of them. And so you must be clear about the sect of people that you are sent to. You must speak the language that those people understand. You must avoid big words except it is necessary. And you must go where your audience are. What social platforms do they use? Where do they mostly gather? Where do you mostly get engagement? And lastly, you must avoid assumptions. Let's treat the question of who are you sent to. You're definitely not sent to the 4.54 billion internet users. What is the fraction? We might not be able to get the exact fraction of who you're sent to, but they can be categorized into this. Are you sent to believing Christians? Are you sent to unbelieving Christians? Are you sent to people who are believers and have been hurt? Or are you sent to the unsaved? You must be able to niche down who you've been sent to. For example, if you've been sent to the relationship world, you must be able to niche down and ask, am I sent to everybody that has a relationship? Or am I sent to intending couples? Or am I sent to only Christians in relationships? Or am I sent to unbelievers in relationships? Or am I sent to those who may have suffered abuse or depression in a relationship? You must be able to niche down the class of people who you have been sent to, because you are not sent to everybody. And the quicker, the faster you can niche down to who you've been sent to, the closer you are to those who would hear your message. So you must be able to, for example, if you're sent to hurt people, the language you will speak is different from those who have been sent to people that have not been hurt. You must speak a language that they understand. And that is what actually draws them to you. What are you sent to do? You've been sent to disciple. The whole picture of what you've been sent to do online is discipleship. So whether you've been called to teaching, hospitality, outreach, counseling, music, drama, whatever niche you have been sent to, the ultimate assignment is to raise disciples. The ultimate assignment is to raise disciples. It is beyond having followers. It is beyond having fans. It is even beyond cajoling people to buy your resources. It is about you raising your kind. People, it is about you bearing fruit and producing after your kind. The essence of what you do online is to ensure that people grow in the knowledge of Christ. And so we come back to this question of who do men say you are? In order for you to shape the perception of those whom you've been sent to, first, you must be able to identify your target audience. Second, you must be able to use the language that they understand. Thirdly, you must be able to speak and connect to their emotions. Everybody has a spiritual side or sensitivity to them. They know the world of spirituality, and you must be able to package whatever thing that the Lord is asking you to say to them in that light. And so when they are approached and they are asked, who is this person? They can clearly say that this is who you are because of the fact that you've been able to truly identify who they are, how they think, what they do, and where they might be thinking to go to. This is how you identify your purpose in doing ministry online.